Hello everybody, welcome to the Wright Photo. This is Caleb Swanson, and as the winter season is leaving and we're doing our last winter shoots, I want to put out this video to tell you how some issues that you have with cameras when they get cold and how to fix them. There's a common issue when you use cameras in the cold, when it's really icy. In your manual, of course, in most cameras, it says that you shouldn't put cameras in conditions that are colder than 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is because usually when you take your camera out and it gets that cold, like you're doing a time lapse or something, and you bring it back in, you're pretty screwed if it's that cold out and you bring it to a really warm, humid house, because condensation will form on your camera, and if it's extreme enough, it can even kill your camera if it gets into the sensor. So I went out on a shoot to do my first star trails I've ever done, and it was really cold out, probably like 20 degrees or maybe even lower than that. And when I came back inside and when I brought my camera inside, I used gallon-sized Ziploc bags, as you can see right here, and you put the camera inside the bag, and make sure that you get the cold air. Fill the bag with cold air, because if you just bring the bag from inside, there still might be warm air inside the bag. So make sure you get the cold air into the bag, so that once you put the camera into the bag, condensation doesn't form inside the bag. So once you are done with that, make sure you seal it super tight. You don't want any warm air getting in. And then you can take the camera inside the house. Sometimes if you have really long lenses or have a battery grip on the camera, you might need to take the lens off or take the battery grip off and then put them into the bag. So now that the camera's in the bag, take it inside and just set it out, wait for the temperature inside the bag to warm up, and then you can take it out and there will be no condensation. That really helps for me when I go out, when I take photos of snowflakes and stuff like that. I have a big rig, so I have to take apart all the stuff outside, which is kind of a problem, but it keeps your camera from malfunctioning and your lenses from getting mold inside them, because when you bring into warm conditions and condensation forms, it's really moist inside, and that is usually the time when mold forms in your lens. So that really helps prevent mold from forming inside your lens. Now that's not the only problem when you take your camera outside. Batteries drain a lot faster when they are cold. So make sure you get your spare batteries. Make sure you have spare batteries, or maybe you can use a grip, but get the spare batteries, put them into a pocket that's warm, and when it looks like your camera's battery is starting to die, take that battery out, swap it in with your warm batteries, and once you get the cold battery into your pockets and it starts warming up, it will charge back up. So the cold basically makes it lose its charge, but when it gets warm, it'll gain its charge back and you can put it back into the camera. That's it for this video. Just trying to put that out there. Those are great ways to keep your gear safe, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. And today is Sunday, so I can't wait to watch the Super Bowl. I'm going for the Seahawks. Who are you going for?